let's go ahead. Here we go again.
But right now, again, guys, this is some things we got to discuss and talk about.
Yes.
You heard the roundtable yesterday. Damn, it was
much love
heated.
to the whole roundtable crew, guys.
A lot of great
sub it
stuff.
up to all of the great Cowboy content creators. You got Dallas Cowboy Football News, DJ Crown J 5th Quarter Cowboys, and Dallas Cowboy Fan 1980.
Yeah.
With the power. So,
and again, I do want to say, Mike Mosh, South Heaven 88. We can get that jersey soon. I can't wait till we break the new ones out. You got Cowboys Abroad. You got all these other great channels out there. Make sure you sub up to all these guys, man. So, watching Dak right now here. They're just practicing. You got Garrett behind him. And, like I said, he's had one bad practice. No big deal. Just, let's be real about criticizing him and giving him props. That's all. That's the way I look at that. And I'm going to continue to do that. That pass by Dak was high on Gallup. And it was, it made it hard for him to catch.
Exactly. So I Kill, what is up? Texas Boy, TA. Let me see. We got Blaine Ozuna, Voodoo Alpha.
What's up?
Excuse me. Texas Boy, AF, 1892.
Much
Donald
love.
Betts, what's up? Go Cowboys, yes. So let's go ahead and talk about a few things that we do have
some
to touch
news
on.
before they get going, guys. We do have some updates for you. And Jason, the Garrett spoke today. But
but Zach Martin spoke, and he had this to say about the irritated disc in his back, which I know, is a little more important than whatever Garrett had to say.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
Personally,
Let's start with the more important stuff.
Yes, so Zach Martin said he's not sure when he'll be able to return, but he does believe he'll be fine for the season opener. Quote, give us some time to calm down a little bit and hopefully be back sooner than later. So, again, seems like it's not going to be any issues. It just needs rest.
Hopefully.
So, like you said, baby, we don't need to see anything from Zach Martin this training
Nothing.
camp. Let him
Zero.
rest. Let him, obviously continue to keep himself moving and healthy. But that's it. Someone else who needs to continue to move and stay healthy is Sean Lee. He said that he's progressing with his knee. Quote, it's something that's manageable and I can work through and hopefully get back soon. I'm sure I'll be out here at some point pretty soon. And interestingly enough, Sean Lee said that this is one of the more minor injuries I've dealt with. Someone actually rolled into his knee at practice. So that's
how it happened.
Exactly. So it's a little different than
it wasn't
a general,
like a tweak, like he just was running and it happened.
Exactly. Like
somebody
actually
ran into him.
Sucks, happens, but definitely just kind of keep an eye on that. So now let's go ahead and talk. Yes, the man, Jason Garrett. So
wait, before you go any farther,
of course,
I must convert myself here. I must turn into
that's right.
That orange leafy substance called Jason Garrett. Zach Martin, so far so good. It's just all precautionary. Same thing with Amari Cooper, but you don't want any of the back things, whether it's Tyron Smith, whether it's Zach Martin, who's got the MRI, or a knee tweak or whatever rolled on by Sean Lee, or this Cooper bruise. You don't want any of these. These are the lingering issues. These are the lingering. Some of it's tissue. Whether it's a bruise, an MCL, a back, disc. I know it still it worries me if it lingers. If we take care of it now and just no play, no banging out there in the field, nothing. Just rest. And then, last week for week one, when we go into that, all right, then you get on that field and practice.
Yeah, and I'd also want to clarify something because I keep hearing this. I don't know where this Dak is injured information has come out from. I have not seen anything at all whatsoever. Yeah. He's clearly out here in the blue and white scrimmage, so no issues with Dak's knee. The only thing I can think of is somehow the information from Sean Lee getting his knee rolled into somehow, like someone crossed lines and got it mixed up with Dak.
And that's why we're here, to clear it up.
Exactly. So what is up, Boys for Love?
What's up?
Kane, what's up? We got Boomer Sooner
in the house.
So so just to clarify, Dak is healthy, no injuries, all good.
I just popped into carrot mode again.
That was it. That was literally it. That's it. So the biggest thing is just Amari Cooper, obviously, just kind of keep an eye on that, but it's not anything major or serious. There was one other thing, not a carrot corner thing, but Sean Lee was still doing special teams work. So even though, just on the sideline, just whatever, but he's still doing special teams work right now as he's recovering. Take that however you want.
I mean,
I know. Not the.
So they're
the
prepping.
Happiest,
they're prepping him for the special teams. That's freaking insane, in my opinion. As you guys know,
exactly. It is not a bone bruise to you. Exactly. It is just a heel bruise.
Right.
Again.
Soft tissue, right?
I
mean, it's not going to be something that lingers as a. That's why I said it's tissue bruises, a tissue injury. I'm sorry. So, it's a tendon, tissue, muscle, but it's not.
Yeah, Cowboys Abroad, what's up, guys? Go send it out to Cowboys Abroad as well, all the way from Japan. Listen,
a lot of different things I kind of noticed in the morning walkthrough today, and I made some notes here. I saw some notes here that the Cowboys worked a lot on defending the zone, like the zone routes and that kind of stuff, and keeping your lanes and stuff like that, or keeping your zone. They spent a lot of time defending that and during the walkthrough this morning. So we'll see what happens in this scrimmage, which didn't start yet. Malik Collins. Here's an interesting note, guys. Malik Collins has taken Tristan Hill under his wing in some ways. So remember last year you had Taco coming under kind of a tank's wing, so to speak, and I think it did help him in the beginning. When you've seen the situation now, where the interior guys, the most veteran interior guy on our team is Malik Collins, and he's taken Tristan Hill under his wing. So that's a good thing to see on these guys. We're going to see Tristan Hill today, number 79, Malik Collins, 96. Keep an eye on all these guys. Mm-hmm. Leon Lett, our defensive line assistant coach, he spent a lot of time working with Tristan Hill during this walkthrough this morning. He worked on hand placement, which is important. When you think about the Rams game, it was about the hand placement that they figured us out. So, and again, the footwork regarding when he's rushing the passer from the interior side of things. So, he's definitely teaching him. Leon Lett's, giving him little pointers here, even just preparation for this little scrimmage. So it's good that he's giving him extra concentrated time. Kerry Hyder was working on a kind of an arm stab counter spin in the walkthroughs. Number 51. He's always on the field first. Every single practice, the guy's on the field first. He might not make the team, but you gotta give him credit. The heart is there. He wants to, he's busting his ass. I want to keep an eye on number 51, Kerry Hyder, and see how he does. He's also playing, in that kind of, he could play, a 3-tech interior lineman. He could play a defensive end. We'll see how the Cowboys use him. Tristan Hill's working on becoming more efficient. Hence why I said the footwork. Hand placement, all that stuff. And again, it's exactly really what he needs. He has the explosion, the quickness. We're going to see some of that from Tristan Hill, I think, today. Especially, remember, there's no Travis Frederick. You're getting Looney. You're getting the backups now. So
again, and that's good because those are the guys we really want to see for the most part. Obviously, we'd love to see Frederick, but
I mean, I don't mind taking it easy with Frederick right now. Yeah. So the defensive line, basically today, and this was the walkthrough this morning, spent a lot of time kind of fine-tuning things, spending time with Andre Garrod, the former center for the Cowboys, Rod Marinelli, of course, defensive coordinator, and Leon Lett, the defensive line specialist here. So working on cross chops, as I was saying, club rips on a long arm chop. So, kind of bring the whole arm across. They were trying to move them, like sequence the moves together and make a combination kind of thing. So I'm interested to see how this defensive line is going to kind of work their moves in today, and of course beyond. See if that's any better from these guys when they're rushing in at the quarterback. And this is all without Randy Gregory, right? And again, no big update on Randy Gregory, guys, unfortunately. I mean, there was a couple other things I did want to point out from kind of yesterday's practice. I know we did the roundtable. I didn't get to really mention too much about it, but McGovern. People are asking, what about Connor McGovern? His pectoral, is it worse than it is? Todd Archer reported that said, quote, he's not practiced, so I don't know how anybody can say he's not looking great, or he's any worse than he was before. He's still just coming back from his pectoral strain, so nothing to freak out about. And again, he's a rookie. He's going to make this team. All right, we know he probably has a higher grade by the NFL. If you added all the 32 teams and graded these guys, he probably has a higher grade than Tristan Hill. So even if he was drafted in the third round, so just keep that in mind. Now, Xavier Woods, guys, yesterday he did a freaking another play, and I know we talked about it yesterday, a great play playing the middle safety and ran across the other side of the field, made a great pick. But what did they say? What did Jason Garrett say about that play?
So Garrett said that it should have been a sack, and he was actually right. We watched it again, and we actually looked at it, and we could see, sure who it was, someone come across.
Kind of the backside Woods is like, no. Yeah, kind of the backside of Dak. And so even though he would have hit him, of course he can't hit him, so he ran past him. Dak flung it out there. Actually, I thought it wasn't a bad pass by Dak. I thought it was actually a good pass. I looked at where the placement was. And where the receiver was in his hands, it's almost exactly where it's supposed to be. But Xavier Woods came from he kind of was favoring the right side. He came from all the way on the halfway, I guess on the line of the third of the right side of the field. And he came up to the hash. Let's say he came all the way across the field and made the pick. Great. I mean, just even if it didn't count, it just shows why Xavier Woods is our free safety, I believe a Pro Bowler, and I also believe is the main reason why we did not, well, not the main reason, because money is always the main reason, but outside of money, one of the main reasons why we did not go after and really attain and acquire Earl Thomas.
Now, we do have to say something, because Zachary Nation said, who the heck hates ice cream?
Yes, much love to Big Game James.
But somebody doesn't like
Nation.
Ice cream.
Yes, Connor McGovern.
Exactly, but JJ Vargas, what is up?
What's up?
With a $2 holla saying, aloha MCF. I'm going to the Rams versus Boys game. So guys, if you're going to be there, make sure to try to meet up with JJ Vargas and show some Cowboy Nation love for our Cowboys in preseason. So enjoy it, JJ, and thank you for the love. While Fiance adds you to the leaderboard, yes, a huge shout out to Big
Much
Game
love.
James. He
There
helped us out. I wanted to ask the Cowboys this question, guys. What is your favorite ice cream? We discussed it here. We said we're going to have an ice cream party. Well, guess what? He came through.
Yes.
Several Cowboys players and a special Cowboy coach.
Yeah.
None other than Jason Garrett himself answered the question, what's their favorite ice cream? And Connor McGovern doesn't like ice cream. I respect his choices.
Is this the thing?
I don't agree with them, but I respect them.
No, and that's the thing. You know, you guys got to watch the video yourselves. We're trying to, hook it up, match it up. Now, is this the actual, thing here now? Because we got to just change gears here. Because the Cowboys are, I don't know if this is the official, but I'm assuming it is. So, hey, listen, Cowboys had a running play with Alfred. I don't know who it was, Darius Jackson. Or I missed it because I was watching it. The Cowboys were in shotgun. Dak goes back. They're not really attacking him that hard.
No, just letting him practice.
This doesn't look like it's the real deal, honestly. I'm gonna say
now,
that.
Now, George, that's a good point. He said the fact that our first team offense isn't having good success against our first team defense actually says our defense is even better than last season.
I think it's a combination of the defense being top notch, one of the best in the top 3, maybe more than that. Maybe top 1 in the NFL.
I think our secondary is where we're going to see the biggest change. I think that as good as we were last year, you guys, it's clear we need to get interceptions, and there's still a lot more for us to grow. Cheeto already is looking better. Jordan Lewis is looking better. Can't speak much for Anthony Brown since he looks about the same as before. But if he can maintain where he was,
Xavier
at
Woods?
Least, Xavier Woods, forget it. He's even with this, should have been interception.
What about Michael Jackson? Even though he's a rookie coming on,
but he's been playing really well as well. So Daniel Mesa, what is up? He said chocolate. Walnut. JR said strawberry or vanilla.
I say cookies and cream. That's mine.
So you were so cookies and cream and vanilla.
Don't say it. They got to go check it out. Yes, those are the leaders. Those are the winners.
There needs to be more chocolate representation, though. Is all I'm saying. Okay, we're gonna have an ice cream party.
Some chocolate nut cookies in the cream.
I know. So, but we're gonna have an MCF Dallas Cowboy ice cream party before the season starts.
All thanks to the Dallas Cowboy, the 10 players and coaches that answered. Obviously, 9 players, mostly rookies, and of course the Carrot, Jason Garrett. Those guys' picks, along with. Big Game James, Producer G, and Silver and Blue Nation. Much love to these guys. Salute to them. I mean, they're there. They were telling us they were asking everybody questions. What questions, and we're honored that you picked ours to go round 1 with the interviews, man. Much love to him, and I love the fact that he represented us. He definitely shouted us out right there. He's like, this is from My Cowboys Family. I mean, even Tony Pollard responded in the past to us through Twitter, so he might have an idea who we are in the first place. Anyways, here we are. I think now it's official.
But it is official. Jason Garrett did hear the words "My Cowboys Family," so that
he
is
knows who
cool.
we are.
Yes.
So anyway, we guess I don't know if we're starting up yet. I'm trying to see here. Spags. I'm excited. Wait. Sorry. This is a team period, which is actually what it's going to look like. This is just like a lesser version of it. They're actually going to hit in the scrimmage. They're not going to hit too much here. So you look at here, a motion by Gallup and a run by Darius Jackson, number 36. And so I want to keep track. I see Suafilo. He's playing with the starters here. Suafilo, Connor Williams. By the way, I wanted to say something. I'm looking who else is on there. Oh, wait, is that Travis Frederick is out there. So Frederick is out there.
Well, they did say that he wasn't going to have a vet day.
Right.
So
Travis is out there, right? Let's watch him. He's playing against Antoine Woods.
There we go. Excellent.
To his right shoulder is Antoine Woods. Malik Collins playing basically under tackle, kind of right there, close there. Yeah, between Connor Williams and Tyron Smith. Let's look at motion again. I love it by Cobb. Good playoff there. I can't see, the camera work is kind of bad. Someone had to be open. There was a penalty there.
We can't tell because there's literally a
the camera
pole.
work was crappy. But that's not our fault. That's
right.
training
They're practicing the camera work too in training camp. Skeptical fans said maybe the Cowboys should switch to pass first. I mean,
no, on first down, is that what we're talking about, or just pass first type of team?
Not sure, but I think just overall, I would have to see how the Cowboys plan on doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm always hesitant to have the Cowboys change anything too radically. So, but we'll see.
When it comes to Xavier Woods yesterday making that great pick, even though it was supposed to be a sack on Dak. After the play, after he made that pick, and it was a pass to John Vea Johnson. It wasn't anybody's fault the way he went down, but it was a great coverage by Xavier Woods. Woods got a penalty for excessive. We just saw a penalty there. Excessive celebration. after the play. So who knows? There's an RPO to Darius Jackson with that quickness for the touchdown.
There we go. So
again, this is still team
Skeptical
period.
Said without Zeke.
What do you mean without? Oh, okay.
Like,
I
should we
see.
switch to pass first without Zeke?
I mean.
The thing is, can we
might have
predict that we do? Like, can we
might have to
really
be
say
forced
we're
to.
without Zeke? Yeah,
Well,
and that's what I'm trying to say. We're kind
he's
of
saying
in
without.
a
He's saying
spot,
without
but-
Zeke. If
okay,
we had
so-
without Zeke, you might have to be forced to go more.
Exactly,
pass.
whether you like it or not, it's going to happen
might
that way.
have to be.
No, it's going to happen that way just because, again,
look,
teams will be
Frederick
able to
blocking
anticipate
on
our
the
running
extra
game
point.
a little differently. So this is the blue and white scrimmage here, guys.
No, it's not. I don't think it is. Maher's up. This is team
You
period.
sure?
Yeah, they just
Oh,
said it was
okay.
team period. Awuzie almost went over the line there. Travis Frederick was playing outside like block, although he's not really doing anything. He missed that.
Yeah, he did.
Maher he made it. Okay, he almost missed that extra point.
You sure?
I
guess they are I know, they're high-fiving
What do we
him.
call him? Maybe
Maybe
Maher.
Maher.
Exactly. So hey,
No,
maybe
and
yeah, maybe
yes,
no. I don't know.
We have to do our daily Zeke update. No update. We can move on.
Randy Gregory, no update. There you go. But again, so
Yeah, there's Martin on the sideline.
Yep.
So,
Zach
Amari
Martin's out
Cooper is
there.
also on the sideline, just to kind of clarify. He did not end up practicing today. He is sitting out. We see him standing on the sideline. He was talking to Garrett.
Right.
Yeah.
And now they got the second team in now, the backups. Actually, really, a lot of these guys are third stringers. So you're going to see Looney in there, number 73. You got 61, 63. One of them is Campos. You got, you don't have McGovern. I don't think McGovern's in. McGovern's 66, so he's not in there. You got Cam Fleming on the left side. Let's see what this misdirection there. A little reverse
there we
move
go.
there. That's nice. Look at that block by Looney.
There's Cooper
Look at
Rush.
Cooper Rush. Block touchdown. Cowboys,
That's
number
my
16.
quarterback.
Cedric Wilson Jr., who I'm saying this guy's making the team. Everyone's
Okay,
doubting.
sorry.
Everyone forgets about Cedric Wilson Jr.
Excuse us, JR Production said more than likely, Maher. Show some respect. So
I like that was two number 46, Jordan Chun, not Alfred Morris, given back to reverse to Cedric Wilson Jr. I guess this is just a team period. They're not even hitting yet. They'll be hitting for the scrimmage. Get ready for that. But Cedric Wilson Jr. Guys, Cedric Wilson, I've seen a lot of great stuff from this guy, and I'm not there. I didn't see necessarily every single thing, but I want to know what you all think about Cedric Wilson, number 16. I think he's damn good. The Cowboys look like they're going for two here, or maybe they were called. Yeah, they were called down. I think short. Here we go, guys. They're in the red zone basically, or
Yes.
This looks like the red zone. It's a run to the
middle
left.
of pack, Maher.
Oh, look at that hit. There you go. They got little hits there.
I got to admit, I know it's just practice. I know it's just nothing, but like I do like to see it when these guys give a little extra
You
effort.
see
Like you
Kevon
can tell.
Frazier's out there and Donovan Alumba, number 32.
Yes.
I know DCFN
Now,
talked
Julian
about him
Smith
yesterday.
said this is Jason Garrett's last chance at the dance this year. He's
Agreed.
getting fired by Stephen Jones, who doesn't
Well,
like Garrett the
That's a
way
good
Jerry
point.
does.
That might be a good point there. This is a replay, I think, of that play. But I see 23. I see, and he's Darian Thompson. Got to watch him a little bit because he's kind of trying to make that leap up over Georgie Loca. So this is the backups. You got number 48, which is Joe Thomas. You got 57, Luke. What's his name? Luke Wilson. Not Luke Wilson. Luke
Gifford.
Luke
57?
Gifford. Yes.
Yeah.
He was
It took me a second. I'm like,
ooh, look at RPO with Cooper Rush
There
for
we
a
go, there we
touchdown.
go.
Oh, Cooper Rush showing a little speed in there. Cooper flush. So Alumba, guys, has had some good days out there.
I love how Looney's the first one to Cooper Rush. So like, I love that.
So yeah, Alumba had a pick on Cooper Rush yesterday. So just interesting little change up from yesterday to today. But again, he was trying to throw it to Devin Smith. You probably see a little bit of him out there. The play of the game right now, I would say is the reverse of Cedric Wilson. I love that play. Yes. I know they call him down. And by the way, in case you might wondering who's catching punts, returning punts, I don't know if we're going to see that in this blue and white scrimmage, but the last couple of days it's been Tony Pollard. I like that.
I'm telling you.
I know.
Tony Pollard looks.
I
know, and I'm not even joking. Like I just responded to DCFN like a second ago, just saying he was like, "Man, 36 looks good." I'm like, Tony Pollard looks fire.
Again, it's just good defense, Michael Jackson.
Oh,
look at that play. Oh, come on, that was not a flag. No, I'm sorry, Michael Jackson. I don't know. Maybe I want to see the replay. Come
Texas boy, get your nephew to training camp stat. Okay, Richard, what is up? Can our Super Cowboys win it all with Zeke or without?
I think we need Zeke.
Look, let's be real. With
we
makes
need
it a
Zeke.
lot better. Regardless of whether they can win with
Zeke.
or without, with it just makes it so much easier, so much better.
Maybe next year
That's
we won't
the way
need.
I see
Listen,
it.
maybe next year if the Cowboys plan differently, we don't need Zeke. But this, no, man, he was falling down. It was a bad pass.
I agree. But Karam
Michael
Maloney
Jackson,
said, I
great
hope
play.
the backup quarterbacks look good. That was a bad pass there. But again, this is our first small glimpse of
Here we
them.
go, running up the gut for a little touchdown. Try to get in.
Oh,
They got
I
it in.
love that.
It's just a gut wrencher right there up the middle with Jordan Chun, number 46.
Yeah, JR said Jordan Chun looks a little like CJ Anderson.
He is a little powerful little guy. That's why they kept him on the practice squad last year.
Honestly, that's why he keeps sticking
Popping
around.
up, yeah.
But there's a reason I feel
He didn't
like
make
that he
it,
never
right?
quite progresses progresses to that level.
Well, if there's any chance he's gonna make it, it'd be this year,
would be
right?
his chance,
Yeah. So,
right?
hey, listen. By the way, we're watching.
421, what's up?
What's up, guys? Much love. Hit that like. Don't forget, sub it up. The whole 9 yards. You know what to do, guys. Today's the closeout above here. It's a close race. I mean, man, we got like 20 is first. We got 13 in second. Trying to think. We got 10 in third. 2 10s in tied. I'm just saying, we got a whole. The whole board is open. This and that. Much love.
Hey, drunk Uncle JT is in the chat.
Wait, is that Redfern?
Yeah,
He made it. All right,
he
Redfern made it.
LT, what is up? He said the conference is too tough. You must have Elliott.
I'm sorry. You're preaching to
And
the
that's,
choir,
and that's
LT.
what I'm trying to say. It's not that I think it will be impossible to win without Ezekiel Elliott. It's just that, again, Ezekiel Elliott makes things a lot easier.
How's this feel? How's it feel? Like this is almost. I know this is our own. Look, there's Connor McGovern. But no, I was gonna say, how does it feel like? This is our reaction, our first reaction stream of 2019. Of the new season. And of course, we had it for the play. I know it's not the real deal type thing.
No, I know, but it's just crazy because again,
I'm into it. I'm into this. I want my Cowboys for real on week 1. Let's go.
It's just weird to think that this time last year, like Travis Frederick, we were just finding out about the Guillain-Barré syndrome.
So much can change.
Trying to figure out.
Yeah.
It just.
Now here's Dak.
I guess I'm a lot
Frederick.
more hopeful and excited this year, but obviously the Zeke
LVE
thing.
in the middle. Look how big he is, man. Look at that. Good play action by Dak going back. I mean, woo, nice play. Is that Pollard? No, that's not.
No.
It's Darius Jackson.
I guess I just want a quiet off season. 1 year where, and when I say quiet, I mean I understand things happen. I'm just saying no holdouts, no drama. Like I wanted the biggest drama of this off season to be the Tank contract stuff.
Yeah. No, I
to
agree.
be Dak's upcoming contract, to be Cooper's upcoming contract.
And I messed up.
This.
And I messed up earlier. I went on a brain fart there. 36, the guy who was really darting in there was my fault. I kept saying he was Darius Jackson. It's Tony Pollard. I'm an idiot. So Tony Pollard was freaking dominant. That's why DCFM was saying that. And you can see, here's Darius Jackson. He's kind of getting the first team snaps on this one here, mixing it in and out with Tony Pollard. I like his progression.
Again, all these guys
play
just
action. Dak
the
going
chance
looking.
of a lifetime.
Cobb, he cannot throw it to Cobb.
Ooh.
Good dump off. Almost a touchdown.
Jalen Smith is like, hell no.
And listen, they're hitting still, even though they're not really supposed to pop too hard.
That's what I'm saying. It just Jalen Smith means business here.
Oh yeah, no, I like
LT
this.
said this is bigger than Cowboys Eagles. The Rams, the Saints, Aaron Rodgers is back. Cam Newton's healthier. It's gonna be good. And can't forget Chicago and their defense.
Oh
so,
yeah, man.
Darius Jackson is 26. Cron.
Right. 26 is Darius Jackson.
I know. A quiet
36.
Offseason, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But listen, hey, when Dak's here now, you see him in a shotgun here with Darius Jackson to his left in the kind of RPO setup. Let's see if they do it here. No RPO, just 3 steps. He got sacked. Who tore it up right there? Was Malik Collins? Was that Malik Collins tearing that up? I know it might have been a blitz there. I think LVE was in the backfield. I mean, it was just there's a penalty there. I don't know what happened there. I guess we'll check it out. But I want to talk about Dak just for a quick second. And it's interesting that when you look at Romo's pump fakes, remember him? Romo used to separate his hand from the ball. Like he'd hold the ball and he like this, kind of real quick. So that would be the pump fake, because when you take that hand off the ball, it means he's gonna throw it. Not all the time. You're replacing it, but that's the way he would fool the defenders. Dak rarely pump fakes. It's more of a shoulder move, right? He kind of all these players use different kind of shoulder moves. Peyton Manning used to do this.
Yeah.
And then he'd throw. You know what I'm saying? And Romo used to go. And then he kind of give you the pump fake.
Now,
so
JR, I think this is still team period from what we can
it's
tell.
still team period. It's because it's only going 20. It's maybe red zone. But Dak uses the shoulder pop to do this pump fakes. There it is, a fade into the corner. Great defense by Awuzie, although he didn't turn his head around.
I agree.
That's one of those things.
Okay, but how do you feel about that pass? Because I think that was a pretty good pass.
He put it
in the sense of where it needed to be. It was perfect. It was in that corner where it was supposed to be.
Again, I would have to look at it again. Maybe it was a little deeper in there. But here's a replay. If it could have been a little bit deeper to the corner, I'm not sure if that's where we're supposed to be placed or not.
That's what I'm saying. You can't go any deeper, or else it's out of.
It was hard. That was a hard angle for the replay, but I would have to see that again.
Jared's like, turn your goddamn head around.
Much love.
Texas boy said Dallas be doing Darius Jackson dirty. He's been on this team longer than some of these rookie running backs.
He's another guy that's hanging on, right, for years and years. Lance Lenore. Dak's passing. That's to Blake Jarwin. Good defensive coverage.
Wow.
By number 23, guys. Is that Darian Thompson making this guy? He's starting to.
You see, I'm
hearing about him from last week.
Texas boy very rightfully said, we don't need to see these veterans practice. They're not out here practicing for anything serious.
Wow.
But
look at that pressure on Dak,
some of these young guys are fighting for something. And 23, again, every one of these plays that these guys make is another play on tape where the coaches at the end of training camp are going to look at it and say, yeah, we like what this guy
Much love to our new subscriber, Brian Johnson. Much love in the house. Thank you, brother. So here we go, guys. Dak setting somebody in motion in a shotgun here. Sending again. I love the motion. Randall Cobb in motion. Now he's set in the slot. You see LV moving. Jalen Smith's covering the slot. Quick run inside, and just this defensive front. And I know they have, oh, look at that fumble. They ain't stopping.
There we go.
Who's that getting that ball? Is that Jeff Heath taking it all the way for a fumble 6? So, anyways, the point is that, they really let they don't really blow the whistle. So they always want to teach stripping that ball constantly. Yes. Even if the play is down, you still strip the ball. Darius Jackson's got to remember, you can't ever let go of the ball. Jordan Lewis stripped that shit out.
There we go.
And he took it. Again, Jordan Lewis is having a fantastic camp. Xavier Woods, fantastic camp. Awuzie, I think, is getting better. He has to turn his head around. He's already, I would say he was better than the other guys, when he started into the league. But I'm just a huge fan of Awuzie. Of Xavier Woods. So,
and then
sorry.
Zachary, thank you. Appreciate that. We'll be playing, again, Fiance played around a little bit with Madden 20 before we went live, but, not too much time. And obviously, fingers crossed we'll get something going tomorrow if possible.
Extra point.
Again, we'll have to see.
LP Ledosaurus snapping here. Bam, bam, and bam. There's Maher. Did he make it?
Looks like he made it.
He got it. Maher made it. All right. So, again, I just like talked about Dak Prescott and his pump fakes, the way he does it with his shoulder. It looks like he's setting up now for the scrimmage. Yes.
Finally.
So, hey, we get this news out. We get to talk to you guys. You're hitting that like, subbing up. Much love to everybody in the house here. And, again, special love to our new subscribers here, Brian Johnson. Of course, JJ Vargas. Thank you, bro. So, Tavon Austin, guys, yesterday, because Randall Cobb was out and Cooper, he's taking a break. Tavon was, playing very well in the slot. So that's an important thing to note why someone like Tavon Austin's going to stick on this team, and deservingly so. So again, the Cowboys, they're going to end practice. Not yet. They usually end practice in an hour from now. So you can see an hour of scrimmage probably, more or less. But usually at the end they do conditioning. So that's always something good, guys. It definitely pays off later in the season. Towards the end, when you got conditioning in there, you got you got the bumps and bruises. You got at the end of the season, entering the playoffs. You need this conditioning now. So that's great to know. And again, remember yesterday, it wasn't the greatest job again by the offense. Defense once again kind of won it, but offense didn't have Zeke. They didn't have Zach Martin. They didn't have Tyron Smith yesterday. Oh, a pick. Look at that. That was a high pass to Blake Jarwin, and it was an interception. I don't know if this has already started, but I'm pretty sure it was Cooper Rush. I don't think it was Dak on this one. Yep, that was Cooper Rush, guys. First pass for him. It was overthrown. I think this is actually now we're back in 25. So this is now the scrimmage. It was a high pass on Blake Jarwin. Not a good play. Intercepted by, who was that picked it off? None other than number. It's a lineman, isn't it? 59?
Was it 58?
58, 59. I can't see the bottom number. Either way, 59 would be Chris Covington.
Who's 58?
Robert Quinn. So,
I don't think it's Quinn, so I'm guessing
he
it's
ran
probably...
back. He could have been it. He could have gotten it. So let's hear. Dak is now with the offense. Here we're going. Dak's looking down the field, dumps it down to Pollard. Look, he just looks so good. But it was great coverage by Anthony Brown. And Anthony Brown is another reason why Jordan Lewis is not the third cornerback on this team. So
right, I know,
it's
guys.
crazy.
Yeah,
we
I
have
know.
some damn good corners and safeties. You look at it specifically. The Cowboys are in a hurry-up mode. I like this. This is good. Good move by Collins, but he got stymied by... Ooh, look at this pass. Oh, shit. Dak had him open, wide open.
Look, we got some rookie cameramen here,
that's Javion John. What's his name? John Vea Johnson. Again, he had burned his guy, and I'm assuming that is... Who would that be? I mean, it wouldn't be Cheeto. So no, Anthony Cheeto's down here. Anthony Brown.
Well, remember, we don't know.
Brown.
We don't know if they moved somebody. Yeah.
So Tony Pollard comes out now in this play as the outside right side receiver. We got 5 receivers in this play. Running back, a tight end, and 3 receivers. Now Pollard's back in the backfield. The line is holding it. He's dumping it down to Pollard. This reminds me of last year with Zeke a little bit. But listen, I don't mind it if it's first down. If it's third down, I got a fucking problem with that. But if it's first down, you're getting 5 or 6 yards on a pass, even if it's a dump down to Zeke or Pollard, pass on first down. That's what we should be more of a passing team, and not every single time on first down, but more often than we were last year on first down. We should do more passing from under center. Last year, out of every 4 plays, 3 of them when Dak was under center was a running play. We were showing our plays. We got to be smarter and more creative. Let's see what happens. We got trips left. We got trips left, and now motion. So it's not trips anymore.
Who is
motion.
That's a motion.
That's Jonvea Johnson. He's now all the way on the right side, so they got split there.
Yeah,
There's Pollard with a good pickup, and he's throwing it to Jonvea Johnson. It looks like it's a catch by Jonvea Johnson and a first down.
All right.
Again, I can't really see how.
It was a good catch.
I can't see how. We couldn't see how accurate the pass was because it was off the screen. But Jonvea Johnson made the.
Yeah, I think
he's running with the first guys. No, they're going quick huddle, guys. They're dropping it down. Another catch. He wants to keep. See, this is where Dak.
I know.
This is what I want to see. They're getting me excited now.
No. I know
Dak
you're getting excited. I'm getting frustrated.
Dak on the quick huddle is what we need to see. We need to see Dak in that's where Dak will excel. You saw it last year. You saw it the year before that and the year before that. Let's go.
Come on.
Great blocking. Dak's dumping it
Okay,
down.
no ice cream for you, cameraman. You guys
the
are
cameraman's
right.
pissing us off. They're moving it down the field. It's like another catch to Witten right there, and we're moving it down the field. And Witten comes out. He just got 2 plays and he came out.
By the way, I want to touch on. You remember that quote that Garrett said, where like Witten just showed up like shaved head to camp. It's just like I'm ready. Let's do this.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, and he came, and now he's he has to know his role. He gets 2 plays, comes out. Now Dak's back out there. Listen, we started at 25.
Jonvea's still there. We got Tavon out.
The fact that Jonvea Johnson, I know we don't have Amari Cooper and
who's 18 again?
Cobb. Randall Cobb.
That's
right. We got trips left now with Blake Jarwin as one of the 3 receivers on the left side. Tony Pollard in the backfield.
Who's the running back there?
Tony Pollard.
Okay.
Nice little chip. Come on, Dak, you got time. Dumping it down for man. This has been a Pollard-Witten drive.
Well, actually, it could have
been
Jonvea
Johnson. That's
it was
Pollard.
No, I'm not sure. That's why.
Yeah, no, Pollard's got. You can see Pollard's dominating this thing, guys. Right, look at this. Here's another view. So you can see the dump down here. Look at that catch by. I mean, it was a little even high. A little high pass there by Dak, in my opinion. Nonetheless, he got it to him. I just want to throw it a little lower, Dak. Come a little lower. Come on, get a little more accurate there. Not so high up. He's got to jump out of his cleats to make the catch. Anyways, Pollard is, to me, stealing the show as the starting running back for our Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Or the number 2 for sure. He's doing fantastic. He knows what he's doing back there. This could put some pressure on Zeke. What a play there. Great pass by Dak. Snatched out of the air by Blake Jarwin. And another good chunk of yards. And then a quick huddle. Right? No huddle. It's no huddle. Okay, now it's a timeout. So, looks like a little injury there with Blake Jarwin. Or a little something happened to him. His arm.
You think?
Something. He's complaining about something. Maybe he's getting a break. So they're moving it down, guys. Here it is. Look at this. So this is situational. So now they switched it over to situational. 30 seconds, and it might have already been. Actually, this might not even be the scrimmage yet.
That would be something.
Well, the thing is, they usually do a 2-minute drill. So they probably were at 2 minutes. That's why they were doing the quick huddle. You guys get me there. So, and Tavon's in the game now. Randall Cobb, Jonvea Johnson.
Yeah,
Michael Gallup.
JR, I thought so too, but I thought it was just me that Blake Jarwin kind of looks like Sean Lee a little bit. Actually, you know who kind of reminded me of Sean Lee a little bit? Ben Bloom, our linebackers coach. Something about him reminds me of Sean Lee for some reason.
Not the curly. Oh, look at that. Good blocking by Tyron Smith. Wow.
Not even necessarily like the way they look. I think it's more the way that he talks and the way that he, like, something about him we saw when we saw his interview. It just something about him kind of struck me Sean Lee-ish like.
Yeah, no, I hear you. You know what? Something about this that I'm observing right now is just that.
It looks like Blake Jarwin just needed a break.
Yeah, it's look at they're rotating the tight ends. But here's my question to you, baby. So far, and I know we're not even at the scrimmage really. I don't think yet. I know we have Jonvea Johnson and we don't have Amari Cooper, but we have Cobb in there, and we got Gallup. How do you feel about us not really throwing the receivers other than Jonvea Johnson?
Well, you just asked, are they featuring Pollard more on purpose because Zeke isn't there?
That could be. That's what I was in my mind kind of thinking there. Look at this one here. Now, Jonvea dropped the pass, and he's clutching himself on the ground there. I feel bad for him. It hit his hands. But again,
look, it happens.
I'm going to. Last year, it hits your hands, you catch it. But
are we changing our philosophy all of a sudden?
No. I'm staying with it.
I was saying, Jonvea.
How many times are we going to say that? I mean, if I understand once in a while, but man, okay, I'm not gonna harp on it. All right, I'm not gonna harp on it.
The point is that accidents happen, but at the end of the day, hits your hands, you catch it. That's
okay. But why is it so high? Why is it continuously being high? Doesn't worry you? I mean, I know it's not that big of a deal, but I want to see the improvement.
Because someone else agrees with you, but
hey,
it's okay.
Now that's going for the bomb here, and that's coverage up the wazoo there by Jeff Heath, your goat. And again, who's the only featured guy right now as a receiver? Jonvea Johnson's the only featured guy. They're really working him, and he's a little gimpy right now. He's getting up limping.
I think they were also trying to.
But you know who won that? You know who won that?
Cheeto.
The defense won that. Cheeto and Jeff Heath had great coverage. They locked these guys down. They really gave Dak no options other than dumping it down to Witten, dumping it down to the running back. But again, remember this: in a 2-minute drill, when you're down, but you got to get a touchdown. You can't get a field goal. It was 24-20 what they put on the clock. So my point here is, what is the defense going to play in those situations? They're going to play a little back. They're going to let you dump it off. So that's why Dak was dumping it off. Let's not freak out about that. I just wish, generally speaking, consistently speaking, I wish that Dak was getting better with his accuracy. Not just at the same level as he was last year. You know what I mean? I don't want him at the same level. I want him better than he was last year at the accuracy stuff. And again, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it continues. But he just seems to be consistently inaccurate. Can't have that, in my opinion.
Yeah, you see, No Dak said, I rarely play catch anymore, but if I drop a ball, it still gets to me. And JR said that ball was where it needed to be. And that's what I'm trying to say. I think you're getting, I think that one at least.
All right, I know. And again,
others
I'm keeping an open mind.
Others are.
I'm keeping an open mind. And now, are they going to do a 2-minute drill now with Mike White? I guess so.
Seems like it. Who was that in motion? I couldn't tell.
I missed it. No. We got the whole backups are in. Backups, some threes, some third stringers. So Mike White's going back. He throws it and gets it right to, who is that? Oh, yeah, that's Alfred Morris.
There you go.
Alfred Morris making his first appearance.
Who's 23?
Well, we have two 23s.
I know.
You see him right there.
I know.
There's a blue 23 and a white 23.
What's up, Wayne? Thanks for joining us here.
What's up, sir? How you doing?
Karamawani said Jeff Heath is a good safety. So
he's definitely a great backup safety for both free safety and strong safety. I love his versatility to do both and his special teams play. As a starting safety, strong safety, I'm not the happiest guy, but
again,
coaches like him.
A quick shout out again to Chris Richard for helping our secondary improve as much as they have, helping Richard. Jeff Heath, helping. Again, all of our secondary is looking really, really good
Mike
so
White,
far.
can you do something here? Mike White stepping up in a pocket, running, and he saw
the
opening.
I like it. I gotta admit, I like it.
Well, I think in real life he might have got his clock run, his clock cleaned. But the thing is that
Weber's actually looking really good. Again, most of our running backs are actually showing some pretty good things.
Darius Jackson had a fumble after the play was kind of over.
But
Mike White doing a nice thing there.
But the point is that overall, the backs have looked good. Again, they're not Ezekiel Elliott, but they have themselves performed pretty well. And you kind of saw earlier today they were giving Pollard a lot of looks. Haven't seen too much from Weber today yet. Alfred Morris just got his first touch as far as we've seen so far. So, Heath the GOAT. Darian Thompson, Alfred Morris, yep. So
yep, that's the 23-23 right there. So they're both in the game, so you can't miss them because they're on different. Oh, look at that! Look at his. That's Donovan Alumba, by the way.
Yeah, I feel like we just saw Detroit Lion just.
I know. Donovan, look at that movement by Mike White. That's all right. Can he hit it deep here? Nah.
No.
That's like a flag though. Number 15. Who's number 15? What do I know? I know it's not Deontay Thompson. That's last year.
There's no names on these jerseys.
Yeah, I know. But that's why I'm a little back on my game.
We're gonna have to look up.
Yeah.
Let me see. Juan, what's up? Thanks for joining us.
By the way, guys, just Omar Epps, the actor, is at the practice today. He's a Cowboy fan, and
I didn't know that.
And even though this guy is not a Cowboy fan, Mark Wahlberg, he was there yesterday with his I think with his wife, family. But anyways, he was out there, and he actually said he was saying that he predicts going to be a Cowboys Patriots Super Bowl this year. Hey, he must be watching our streams, right? Because that's what we had in our our very extra preseason Madden 2019 Cowboy simulation season. Here.
Devin Smith, there we go.
Devin Smith, yes, thank you, baby.
Had to look it up.
Here we go. Mike White with the RPO 2. Alfred Morris for a nice little run there. He's down there. Good job, Alfred Morris. Justin March Lillard with the tackle, number 53. So again, just so you already spoke about what Garrett said about the bruised heel.
Yes.
Just started bothering him 2 days ago. Just keep that in mind.
Yes, I can't wait. Wayne Montgomery, he said, I'm ready for Saturday night game, our first preseason game.
Yes, cannot wait.
Michael said Omar Epps would play Mike Tomlin in a movie.
We might have to do a round table and do that at the same time. It has to be a reaction from me, and while they're talking, I'm going to be screaming at the screen because I'm going to watch the game.
Now, it's getting a little dark on our screen, so do you want that one or do you want this one above?
Oh, he spiked the ball. Good job.
You're going to get that light?
What?
You're going to get that light?
I'll get it. Is that good?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Just needed a little bit since it was getting to that point where it's just dark.
Chilling with everybody here, 25 people chilling.
Yes, No Dak said, I've been predicting Patriots and Cowboys for 5 years. Cowboys, where you at?
That's funny. That's a good point.
Come on.
I love you guys keeping up always with the chat with us, man. I'm telling you, without you guys in the chat here, really, my Cowboys family wouldn't be the true family atmosphere that we feel it is. So thank you guys.
No, go ahead. I know you still have a few
I have a couple things to really touch on real quick here as we see the field goal here for the win, I guess, or the touchdown, whatever it was. It's just a 2-minute drill. I'm assuming here the last 40 minutes of camp, they're going to do the battle now here for the scrimmage. And so Stephen Jones yesterday said that there's, and he's actually on the screen right now. Let's hear what he's got to say, guys. Hold on.
I stood out today and made some good plays for us out there. And, overall, it's good football weather out here. Kind of feels like fall, a little overcast, but guys are competing out there to make plays.
One of the things I've noticed over the last couple of days and a little bit here also, there was a lot of consternation about the backup quarterback, but Cooper Rush has really stepped up and elevated his play during this camp and even in this scrimmage.
Well, he's doing a great job. He's really getting his hands around the system. I think he really makes good decisions. He gets rid of the ball. I think he's maybe leading the whole pack in terms of how fast he's getting rid of the ball, making good decisions, and I think everybody's really getting comfortable, with him.
Can't risk that with the music. But now we see Dak back in the game here. I don't know if they're doing a 2-minute drill or not. Looks like they are. So they're still doing a 2-minute drill. I don't know if Cooper Rush is coming in or not. He's just saying, they're just talking about the different. Actually, I'm going to tell you what Stephen Jones said yesterday, which to me is actually more of an importance here. He was talking about that there has not been a lot of dialogue, Stephen Jones said yesterday, with Amari Cooper and his with Amari Cooper's representatives about getting a new deal. And again, there's been zero contact since the Michael Thomas deal got done. So here's Dak throwing a nice hard pass. Nice pass. That's a nice pass by Dak right there. Michael Gallup connection. So again, Michael Gallup, the connection with Dak here. And Dak's accuracy to him on that play, fantastic. Well, let's go. Come on, Dak. Let's see what you got. He's bouncing in the pocket. Good looking around, going deep to the left side of the field. Jon'Vea Johnson kind of tilted him, went to the ground. It was a pretty decent pass.
There you go.
Jon'Vea Johnson's getting run. He's getting worked out this game. I'll tell you, Jon'Vea Johnson, Pollard.
Here's a question, though, because when I see things like this, it lets me know the coaches have intentions. The team has intentions. They want to see. They're looking for something specific here. You get what I mean? Like, they want to see something from him and Dak. They want to see how it works. They want to, you know what I mean? It just,
Cobb's
if you
open
keep
underneath.
giving the ball to one person over and over again, it's because you want to see something from them. Or from the other side of them, whatever they're working. So to me, it just means that, again, Jon'Vea Johnson has definitely been noticed on a few radars, and they want to see what he's got.
Nice. Gallup. Look, and again, another
There we go.
beautiful pass by Dak Prescott to Michael Gallup, which I believe, again, you've been the one saying it, that that's going to be this explosiveness. I think the connection with them is definitely there.
Well, the big part of that, too, is,
Spike
again,
it.
if Amari Cooper is clearly our number one wide receiver, and he's going to be targeted as such, it opens it up for everyone else when teams obviously game plan or double Amari Cooper. And for me, the one who steps it up the most, it's going to be Gallup, just because we keep seeing, Dak go for him deep. All those deep passes in corners last year that we saw Dak just barely miss Gallup with, those are the ones that he's going to connect with this year. And that's the reason why I think we're going to see him end up, possibly as one of our top receivers, more so than maybe Cobb or even competing with Cooper, depending on how it goes.
Oh, overthrown. But again, it wasn't really open. Good coverage by Woozy on that one. And again, speaking of Amari.
Of course, Wayne, we want to join. We want everyone to join us.
Yeah,
for tailgating.
Of course. Jump in Discord if you can. And we have
Here, let me post the link for the Discord.
We have it's a chat room in there, sub chat room for the actual trip to week 1 in Dallas for us here. And we want to meet up with as many of you guys as possible and just go to the game, enjoy the game if you're going to the game. And if you're not, we're still going to tailgate. We got Daniel Mesa. We got, I'm sure, a lot of other people on the list here. I know I haven't really counted them up.
The whole point is we want to tailgate with as many of you guys at MCF,
Let's go strong. Cowboy Nation.
Here, so,
let's do it.
But go ahead and just jump in there.
Tristan Hill with that speed. But you know what's, look at Randall Cobb. No, I'm serious. I
know. Well, he knew he was stopped there,
man,
but nice
look at this move on the outside. Tristan Hill,
here,
very explosive on the outside with a stunt move. Kind of. Xavier Woods, my man, got faked out of his cleats. I know he would have been down.
No, because that's why Cobb stopped and went back.
Right.
He knew he wasn't.
Right, he was down with the whistle had blown. What a great move, though. Just you can see it, and when he gets on that field for real, that's why he's a veteran Pro Bowl receiver.
No, and again, Cobb's
Gotta
coming
stay
for
healthy.
that second receiver spot too. It's going to be in the sense
I think it's a role thing, though. I think it's his spot is the third receiver, and I think we're going to have mainly 3 receiver sets out there.
The way I see it, though, is again, it really depends on who
they
Dak
count
ends up
as a
going
touchdown,
for.
by the way.
Really?
touchdown Cobb. Corner of the Cobb.
Well, there you go. So then I guess he was gone. You were right.
And
baby.
now Maher is going to kick this. Is it going to be a make it Maher or a maybe Maher or
Let's
miss it
see.
Maher? He's got to make it. And then I even really come. Oh my God, he knuckleballed that shit. He missed it. He missed it. The defense is celebrating. He fucking knuckleballed that shit. Come on, get him out of there. Can we get Matt Bryant?
And
How many times has he been
actually
screaming this shit?
counted. Like all those other ones he made before were the practice ones. This is the quote unquote real one, right?
No, this is not the
Or
scrimmage
is
yet.
this, it's still not scrimmage?
I don't think so. This is a 2-minute drill. That's why they were spiking it and calling timeouts and stuff. I just don't understand that. I don't know why we're so stingy on the damn kicker situation, man. I just don't get it. It's gonna bite us in the ass, and I don't want to go back and watch these videos.
I kill. That would be great. Again, just even if all you do is show up, I kill. Or if you bring the brisket, that would be great. But the point is,
we're gonna eat. We're gonna drink.
We want to. Yes, we want to see you guys out
We're
there.
gonna be
We want
merry.
to hang out with you guys. We're gonna be there. Bright and freaking early.
At
all
10 o'clock
day.
it opens, 9, 10, whatever. They open the gates.
I don't know, guys. We're
We're
be
planning
there
on
early.
being there as early as
Yes.
possible, for sure.
Ooh, I'm excited.
So as Stephen Jones is talking again here on the screen, and we're not listening to him at the moment. The thing about Amari Cooper, even though it's about, he's not talking to Stephen Jones's people. Stephen Jones, the Cowboys aren't talking to Amari Cooper's representatives. The problem is, it's not, nobody's really, I mean, the Amari Cooper side's the reason why it's not going anywhere. So it's not really, Dak's situation is similar. He don't have any rush for that, but Zeke is setting the quote-unquote market. So, anyways, you saw Lumba a little bit here, number 32, right? Is that his number 32? Yeah, Donovan Lumba's
Yes.
number 32. He had 4 pass deflections yesterday, at least 4, and a pick as well. We talked about that. And by the way, a little while ago, the Cowboys claimed a guard named Tyreek Cole off of waivers, right? He just recently opted to retire. So just letting you know, that's why the Cowboys are a little bit thin at that guard spot. And yesterday, Maher went 6 for 6 and field goals on these team drills. But I don't know what he went today, but he missed an extra point. Anyways, Stephen Jones said Amari Cooper was held out of practice for a bruised heel. That was yesterday. We know he's not playing today. Started bothering him on Friday and then again on Saturday. So then they decided to stop the practice for him and just go cautious. As we know, we got the update from Carrot today. You talked about Zach Martin being held out with his irritated back. We know it's going to be probably okay, right? Stephen Jones said, quote, anytime a guy is not out there, you worry. Like anything, you are going to be real cautious here and get him on the schedule. Get him on a schedule where he feels good about it. So,
and again, we heard from Zach Martin himself that where he feels good is he expects to play week 1. So whatever the schedule is and however he's feeling, as of now,
right.
Zach Martin himself and the Cowboys, everyone's saying, of course, we're worried because he's not playing. We want to make sure we manage the way that he comes back. Should be all right. He should be good to go. Yeah. So exactly. Zach Martin should be fine. We'll be fine. Said, doesn't seem like Julio Jones gets a new contract every year. I feel like we do talk about him every year.
Yeah, but he didn't get the contract yet. And he's going to get a new one here any moment, though. So, last thing here before I see Mike White going out there for the 2-minute drill. This has got to be the last of it, right? Stephen Jones said the Cowboys are looking for help at guard and at cornerback. So figure it out. We named 6 cornerbacks already. A little dump off to Mike Weber. Looking good out there. Look at that. Oh, he got crushed, though. And that's Joe Jackson doing some damage out there.
So guard and cornerback then. Does that mean we might keep 6 corners?
And if we go 6 corners, we might go light at safety. Darian Williams. I mean, is that his name? Darian Thompson.
Yeah.
Darian Thompson. Or Georgie Loca. Kevin Frazier.
I already know
some
for
danger.
a fact that Iloka is not looking too great.
Joe Jackson ain't messing around. I'm telling you. Joe Jackson
Not even
good.
the real games have this long of a delay.
What do you mean, the delay?
Like before they start, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, my goodness. Look at that defense on our second team, a third team. They're just crushing us. Whoever got crushed, and it's not his fault. It's there was nowhere to go.
Again, should we be worried that our defense has been consistently looking good? Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. Oh, Jason Garrett said this yesterday to Mark Wahlberg, just in case you didn't know. Quote, I really liked you in that movie with that stuffed bear that cussed a lot. That's line 1 for me when I think of Mark Wahlberg. I mean, I don't know. I think about, like, The Departed. Great movie. Great. I think he was nominated for Academy Award.
To me, that's probably the. I mean, I know
role,
we kind of
right?
saw it somewhat recently though, but it was.
Well, you did.
Really
I've seen it when
good.
it came out. Yes.
The bear movie was funny, but it was.
It's not a classic. Come on. I mean, it's not a classic in that way. It's not like a great film. Woo, oh no! Is that Cedric Wilson? There's a fumble right there. Olumba picks it up, goes down. Who? Olumba.
Why is
Who
he
was the one
dressed that way?
I don't know. Who was the one that caught it? Was it Cedric Wilson?
Can't tell.
Well, let's show this again.
Here.
Let's see. Number 16. No, number 11. Reggie Davis.
There you go. The new guy.
Yeah. He can't fumble. Those are the ones. Those are little things that again, you do it once, not a big deal. If you do it over and over again, you do it in preseason in the games, it's going to cost you. So you got to be aware there.
I agree.
And now I think we're bringing in the last of the last here. Wait.
Oh, Donovan always dresses like that. All right. No, that's what I'm saying. I just didn't know.
Oh yeah, we definitely got McElroy right now. We got like our fourth stringers out there right now. Mike White. We got 42, the fullback. Oh, here we go, guys. So, just kind of, I'm assuming they're finishing up the. This looks like the real hits though are coming here. This looks like it's
I
like.
Say, hasn't it been progressively getting a little bit rougher?
Yeah, I think that's what they said is that they allow the young guys to kind of go at it, and
that's good.
yeah, I mean they kind of want them kind of hitting each other out there. Now,
that is how they learn, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're the ones that have the most learning to do. So.
Yeah, I agree. Connor Williams.
Don't watch the part on Netflix. They edited it out. Oh no, we didn't watch it.
Watch the real deal. Yeah, we watched the real.
Yeah.
But Connor Williams, 52, right? 20 pounds bigger and another year under his belt. The off season. The Cowboys call longer developing plays and push the ball farther down the field. All right, when Connor Williams in the game, compared to Xavier Su'a-Filo. There you go. Who's this? That was a running back dump off.
I remember that one, The Fighter.
The movie,
The Fighter? Yeah, that was pretty good,
Yeah.
but I still think The Departed was better.
Yeah, I agree. Departed. I mean, his role was minimal,
Maybe
but great.
but maybe the plot. I'd say the plot helped, but like it was just so.
They both were
again,
good. He was good in that too.
Just well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
So again, all of the Cowboys' 5 primary offensive line starters played every snap, that last week against Seattle, for the first time since Week 9. And I mean, the Cowboys all year long, when Dak and with that offensive line on the field, Dak had almost an extra half second to throw. He gained an extra over 3 yards per attempt. Oh, a little under 3 yards per attempt. There you go. Jordan Chung going out there taking a hit. It's number 37. Donovan Wilson making the hit there at the end, making the tackle on Jordan Chung, the running back. Again, a dump off there, but from Mike White. So, but again, with Connor Williams and the other 4 guys, you're gonna have Dak's increase again, almost a half second more to time to throw. He gets almost another 3 yards, about 2.5 yards more yards per attempt. The quick throw percentage, and this kind of next gen stats, but quick throw, he gets a 36.2% time that he throws the ball in a much quicker, efficient way. And the other time is half, 51%. And the sack rate allowed, the amount of times he's been sacked, it's 9%. Without Connor Williams, it's a little higher, 9.5%. So what I'm trying to say is when you compare Connor Williams to Xavier Su'a-Filo, no matter how you feel about it, and you look at the film, you look at the numbers, you look at the stats, you look at any kind of stats, Connor Williams is the better offensive guard than Su'a-Filo. And I'm saying that Su'a-Filo can't make the team. I'm not saying he's not sufficient to do well for us here on this team and help us out with depth, but he's not a better starter than Connor Williams. That's the way. That's kind of the numbers speak for themselves when it comes to that. So
yeah.
And again, I wanted to make sure I actually was about this scrimmage today that the Cowboy regulars, before this preseason, this is like as real as going to get for them. You saw a couple little hits. It wasn't really anything major. They were blowing the whistles. Now they're going down to the ground. And this is part of the scrimmage, I guess you'd say. It's live tackling. And again, it's going to be what they're doing is focused on goal line for a few plays, which we saw. And then there's live tackling. It doesn't happen like this in camp the way it used to be, where they're going to be popping people and helmets coming off, and they don't want guys getting hurt. So that's why it's kind of a subdued, blue and white scrimmage. And again, for the most part, towards the end of practice, as you can see, the young guys going to get more opportunity to make the hits out there, and that's why you're seeing these hits now.
Now, Broken Nerd, I think Looney could definitely be a starter on another team, but Su'a-Filo would definitely be
backup.
If he's a starter, it's a reluctant one. You know what I mean? It's we have no other choice. You're our starter.
Mike White getting out there, almost got sacked.
So
he's running it. Look
I
at Mike
do
White.
see him as more of a backup or flex role on pretty much any team he would be on. But Looney, I think, is a little different. I think Looney has a little bit more potential to be a more bona fide starter on a team and be able to contribute more. So
I think he has trouble when he's playing, when he has to go at one-on-one guy. I mean, I think I don't know. To me,
And
at guard, he
that's-
seemed to
I
have
mean,
issues when he has to
that's-
move his feet more
I know, and that's what I'm saying, that it really depends on, obviously, the team, but I still think that Looney has
in the position.
more of the of course.
Because if he plays at guard, I think he's in a disadvantage than if he plays center. I think center is more for him. And I think it's where you can maximize Joe Looney. He could play guard a little bit, but I think he's a little weaker when he's got to kind of, I don't know. To me, I think he's better at is that Weber? As a one-on-one kind of guy in the middle, and he just does better on that. He can't really help too much, but he can do the one-guy thing. At the guard, I think he needs to help more often. See Mike Weber with a touchdown here and celebrating right now. Let me give you a quick detour here. Actually, running back. Talk about running backs here. Ezekiel Elliott, and the one thing I want update. I know we only got 25 people in here, but you guys are going to know something here about August 6th. We've been talking about it. August 6th. That's kind of the first step to really get worried about, I would say, when it comes to Ezekiel Elliott. Now, I'm not going to freak out. Even after that, I'm not going to really freak out too much. But the longer it goes, obviously not good. And again, when you look at things, because Zeke has 2 years on his, we talked about this a couple days ago, but 2 years on his contract left because of the 5th-year option.
Yeah.
He's not going to be, because of that 5th-year option, is the reason why Zeke's contract is not going to be phased out. That last year of eligibility, it's not going to roll over yet because of that 5th year. He still has to fulfill that, or at least supposed to. So if he only has to get, he still has to get another half a year to actually be to actually have to redo, let's say, a whole year of eligibility with the Cowboys. So, I feel that Zeke could possibly hold out to week 8 or 9, and then that would still give him the ability to come back on his own.
Yeah.
And then, play out that year, and then play one more year with the Cowboys, and then be an unrestricted free agent. So that's the bigger picture issue I see with the Zeke situation. And the more it goes, the longer it gets soured. As long as they get a resolution, then all the sourness is gone when the money is in the front, right? So
I want to say yes, but honestly speaking, if he comes back week 7 or 8, if he signs a long-term deal and he comes back in the middle of the season, and it's to the point where, let me put it this way, if he's signing at that point, does that mean that the season can still be quote-unquote saved, or that we're doing well or whatever? Or is the season over? Where is the team at the point that we're signing him, if we're signing him in week 7, 8, 9? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because that's my question. If the season's over, I mean, I'm sorry, you're right. There are going to be bad feelings. There's absolutely going to be negative feelings, because how's the team not going to feel like Zeke, put his own needs above, the needs of the team in succeeding that year? Right. If the team is doing well, heck yeah, there's not going to be any bad feelings, because Zeke is back. The team's doing well, on our way to the Super Bowl.
Good points.
But
depends on what we're doing.
If we're on the borderline, I think that it obviously has a potential to reboost us. You know what I mean? But if we're already doing badly, Zeke coming back is not going to save the season or save our quote unquote feelings.
But it's not about that. It's about Zeke playing out his contract, right? He'll play his contract out so that he could,
I know, but I still
be free from the Cowboys.
I know, but I can't say
or
at
sit
that
out the
point that
season.
there's not going to be quote unquote no hurt feelings. I think there's going to be a lot of hurt feelings.
My point is that if it gets to that point, yes. My point is that I think that there's no listen, past August 6th, it doesn't really affect much, and even if it did, it doesn't matter if he still expects to be a Cowboy, if the Cowboys still expect for him to be a Cowboy. So if both sides still want to be together, and the Jerry Jones side and the Zeke side, they got to give a little bit. Then we can get, there'll be no hard feelings on that with a new contract. But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
JR said they said something about pushing something to 8 Central.
I don't know. I don't know about it, man.
Let me see. I'll double check on Twitter. But Brian Bradford said Jags defensive lineman came into camp today, stopped his holdout, and was not paid.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I was going to talk about him.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the Yannick Naguti or whatever.
That's
so
right.
August 6th, the only thing about that, it doesn't really matter for Zeke because the 5th-year option doesn't matter as much. It matters a little bit in the sense of the fines that continue to accrue over time, and the Cowboys will let it hit if they have to use that as a part of their negotiating, right? So the worst case scenario for Zeke would be that the Cowboys refuse his contract demands, and then he has to play these last 2 years out on his contract or sit out. The Cowboys could then hit him with a franchise tag in 2021, assuming the CBA stuff is all done. And then that would obviously, that's like paying him. He'll be paid pretty well, but it's like at a very discounted rate compared to, the current raise he wants. So and no long-term security, which he wants as well. So there's a lot of factors here at play.
Yeah.
And again,
it was at 32 yards that Brett Maher missed, by the way. Just confirming that.
Shit.
So
That's some shit right there. Right now they're doing conditioning here at the end of the practice.
Shout out to the one person on Twitter who said that the Maserati doesn't go under 50. Exactly. Let that sink
They always
in for a
win.
minute.
Twitter always wins.
I'm not seeing anything as far as like them delaying.
Yeah, I think it's the end of practice here after the conditioning. So now, real quickly, guys, NFC East update here. The Eagles, the hyphenated bastard. You remember him?
Oh, looks like watch out for Jeff Heath though. He was a little slow to get up a minute ago.
Jeff Heath?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Let me
That was from that big
Let me
play
double
they
check
made,
if
yeah.
it was Jeff Heath.
Camus Gregor Hill suffered a grade 3 MCL sprain in practice yesterday. Again, they said that he's going to miss some time. He should be back pretty soon. They said 6 to 8 weeks of missed time for this Eagles linebacker. But let me see. Is that better now? I don't know. It's kind of low. But yeah, 6 to 8 weeks with the linebacker. But again, the Eagles are probably just carrying him on the actual active roster instead of putting him on that 8 week temporary thing. So he's gonna when we play against him, he'll be there, and I'm glad. I don't like that guy. So again, by the way, the Houston Texans. I know we got Eastside Harold somewhere in there. So, anyways, but Deontay Freeman was released, was cut, surprise cut a little bit. But the Houston Texans are not like he's a running back. So again, a lot of people say it's a bold move, but they did not like his work ethic. I think that's what it was. So
yeah, I don't think that was a scrimmage though. Like not the whole thing. I think that was just the.
Oh, maybe they'll come on now.
Maybe it was though.
I don't know. We'll see. Did they say anything about that?
No.
Well, I mean, they're going an extra hour. We'll see, guys. I mean, everyone's still in that field, but they're probably waiting for the players to come over.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know. But
We still got a couple things, last couple things here before we check in with you guys in the chat here. But Cliff Branch, guys, the Raiders great. He died at 71 years old yesterday, so that obviously stinks, as well as all these other shootings within 12, 13 hours of each other, guys. Horrific stuff out there, whether it is a white supremacist or other stuff that's going on out there. It's insanity, and it's some things. In some situations, it's more of one than the other. In some situations, it's only one thing. But in the end, there's a lot of. This is a very deep subject that has racial issues from the start, and other things that compound things to make things worse. But anyway, we all have our opinions. We're not getting into the politics of that now. But everybody just be safe out there. Seriously. Last thing here, as far as NFL news, Tom Brady. He signed a 2-year extension. He raised his salary from $15 million to $23 million. So now Dak, $20 million, right? So yeah, we know why that's happening. Obviously, his wife, and that's all great. But yeah, now he's going to be the 6th highest paid quarterback in the NFL for Tom Brady. And and again, it's kind of a year by year. Even if it's 2-year extension, it's really whenever he retires. Then you got caps and things that in the contract that's going to guarantee him some money, and he'll lose the money and he'll hit the cap because then the Tom Brady's working with the Patriots and their front office because he's already got 6 rings. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Yannick Ngakoue is ending his holdout. Showed up to the Jacksonville Jaguars camp, and again, he's a big part of the defense. But we'll see what happens for the future as far as where he's going to stand here from here on out. So. Looking at the field right now, guys, I'm watching these guys stretching. Looks like they're all just kind of cheering right now, and it looks like it might be over, but let's see what happens, guys.
No, Dak, you got it. He said too many shitty people having kids.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah.
No comment.
It's crazy.
Anyway, the point is just overall, just hug your family, your loved ones a little tighter today. Yeah. Just be appreciative of what you got when you got. So I'm really appreciative of the fact that I'm here, able to watch another Dallas Cowboys season, able to, not everyone gets to do that. Not everyone got to get to this point. So, and I know, and all these people, we know some of these players, it sounds silly, but we know, like, Dak went out of his way last year to really honor and commemorate. I apologize, I don't remember his name, but it was a young boy with cancer who did pass away.
Yeah.
That, Dak basically, like, he came to the games, Dak called him, Dak talked to him, like, Dak kept in touch with his family because that's the point. This football means something more than just a game to so many of us. It's not just a form of entertainment. You know, it's more than that. You know, and the way that people can come together for football and come together for other things, it is, you know, pretty cool. So, Anyway, back to the football. So so Tom Brady, guys, now that Tom Brady has been signed to his contract, obviously Dak is going to get, you know, $20 million.
That's not, but I see that Brian Bradford said that his contract is going to go $30 million in 2020 and $32 in 2021.
And not just that, but I know the myth is like, oh, Brady only got paid $15 million last year. Like, when you actually look at it, he got paid something like $27 million last year, you know, at the end of the day. So, you know, Brady is still getting his money. The point is that he is lucky he doesn't have to be as concerned as others, and it reflects in some of his contracts, but it doesn't mean that he's undervaluing himself either. He's not taking some massive pay cut, but he is obviously towards the end of his career and, again, has other ways of recouping that money and making that money. We know that, so... Anyway.
Yeah, I'm just...
Believer, what is up? Thank you for joining us. No Dak Ninja, exactly. So don't wait till Thanksgiving to be thankful.
Yep, for sure, guys. And listen, as we close this out, I know that sounds a little low. I'm not sure why. I have to reset this, but...
I guess that was it, right?
Yeah, this is it. I mean, they said an hour ago that they were just starting up the blue and white. So it's really just an extended of 11-11. That's what it was. And we expected that. And again, we were watching it here with all you guys. So again, you know, overall... I like what Xavier Woods is doing out there. I like what some of these other guys are kind of doing. I like what Tony Pollard is doing on offense. I want to see. I like the motion and some of the sets and stuff would come out with formations. I think we need to see more. You know, we got to see more with the starting team. You know, see more Amari Cooper out there. And again, I don't know when that's going to be with the bruised foot. So we'll see what happens. But yes, I'm just happy that this is just getting going. It's gearing up, and that's what we're getting ready for. I'm hopeful for a number 6 Super Bowl and ending this season like that. So
exactly, truth believer. Like, it just mentioning the Dallas Cowboys to any other Dallas Cowboy fan. I mean, that's it. It's like an innocent brotherhood.
Yeah.
Anyway,
much and it all connects us. So you know that goes, guys. And I see. Yeah, it looks like they're just kind of wrapping up their training camp. So we'll wrap it up here. I do have to say right now, in first place, right above me here. Pains me to say this name here. Ezekiel Elliott
We're
holdout.
not gonna say that name.
Yeah, well, they are
I guess
not only the Stream Labs. I mean, the Stream Lab, but the Stream Boss, but also currently getting in first place over there, which means that who was that? Oh yeah, SCU and
yes, positive. It's just a bruised foot, Hector Vega. 100% positive.
And it's not a bone bruise. Just keep that in mind,
it's just
guys.
just a bruise.
Yeah, so we're gonna be good. We're gonna be. He's just gonna rest him, like Sean Lee, like Zach Martin, like all these guys need rest. And that's what we give them rest. They'll be back good to go. Yeah, it's just not.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're having some kind of audio issue today. Seems like so. No, it's just we have to tweak our audio settings. It looks like after the roundtable yesterday and the way that we had it. You know what I mean? We just got to work on it again with the new computer and everything else. So we're. Just working on it all. So yeah. Well, I mean, I'm talking pretty loud. Here we go. So the youth said it's all right. We're either way. Point is, yes, star over everything. Over everything. Not just today, every day, guys. And we will be back tomorrow.
Not break camp. They're breaking their practice now. So yeah, it's wrapping up here. Dak's in the middle of the whole thing.
Dak looks hyped after that. He's just like, yeah.
Yeah, he has a look in his face.
He looks a little
confused.
A little too geeked out. Ooh.
Well, Colombo's got the linemen. He's talking to them. You know, the coaches are kind of breaking into a little group. Kellen Moore with the quarterbacks. All 4 of them. Where is it? There's John Kitna in the blue. He's got, he's here at the quarterback. Every position group's meeting with their guys. Sanjay Lau with the receivers right there at the bottom of the screen. There you go. And that's it. That is it, guys. I mean, they're going. They're gonna sign autographs now and sign. Talk with some of the fans. Maybe get an interview. Big Game James gonna do an interview again.
Yeah, I heard Mark was having some audio issues today.
Who was?
So.
Who?
So Mark Holmes was having some audio issues today. Again, guys, it just technology. It does something to you.
When it happens across the board.
Exactly.
Right?
So, but thank you for joining us here. Make sure to hit the like if you like what you're watching. Sub it up if you're new. Hit the bell so you don't miss when we're live. But never forget the number one thing. Besides the star over everything, because the star is always over everything, but it's about
that navy
blue. It's about that silver, too. but it's Cowboys for life. It's a star over everything.
Guys, win, lose, or draw, good, bad, or ugly, we're going to be here repping that star no matter what, now and forever. We want 6, 7, 8, 9, and beyond. So, before we leave you here, before we leave, the number one thing right here on My Cowboys Family, and don't you ever dare forget. Go Cowboys! Woo! I don't want to break my voice, guys. So, yes, let's do it, guys. I'm ready. I know you guys are too. This is the first page of many for this season. Hopefully, be less injuries and more success. But it's just the first chapter, guys. It's not even a chapter yet. We're still in the first.
Yes, and
episode.
Brian, it looks like Heath got a little banged up, but it said that he was fine.
All right,
they
so
said
that's
he was
good.
fine.
Yeah, he's back.
So.
Everyone's gonna be okay. He was limping off a little bit, but looks good. And again, we talked about the other injuries. No big things today. John Johnson looked a little banged up, but he looked fine. He kept coming back and taking more.
But if anything, we'll update you guys
For
tomorrow
sure.
as soon as we know anything new. If the Cowboys release any information, but guys, we can't just drop out of here without saying thank you for the drops of love to everyone.
Drops of love.
Yes.
Oh, I was
for
gonna
the
say
great conversations.
It drops,
and of course, a shout out.
It drops some knowledge in there.
Yes.
Much love.
But
you do the shout outs?
Yes, we're gonna do the shout outs.
Okay.
We got I Killed the You, Brian Bradford, Hector Vega, No Dak Ninja, Truth Believer, thank you for joining us. Zachary Nations, thank you for being here. Brian Bradford, Ayo Olua. We have Karam Mawani.
Yes. Much love there.
Wayne Montgomery, thank you for joining us here as well.
1980 in the house.
Kevin Bilbo.
Oh man, he's good. They're over there right
Yeah,
now.
we're gonna that's why we're gonna wrap this up here, guys, and make sure to join us over on 1980 stream. I'm gonna hop in there. We're gonna hop in there. And
I gotta do some stuff here first.
No, I'm gonna do it through my phone.
Okay, cool. So we'll probably jump in there.
Yeah, thank you, No Dak, all you guys. But the number one thing. The number one thing.
Well, I don't know about the number one thing.
Oh, I mean, number one thing.
Sometimes
I thought we were gonna do Go Cowboys again one last time.
Nah,
Oh,
we're gonna, baby. Okay. We did our special time.
I thought we were gonna
We did our special time. That's
Okay.
what matters. I will say this. Drops of knowledge in the chat. Much love to you guys. Drops of love from above. Today was JJ Vargas. Thank you for your drops of love. And again, we got a new winner on the board. It is this person right here, Ezekiel Elliott Holdout. And we'll have to write something up for you, Eastside Harold. No, I don't think it's Eastside Harold, but
Still.
Drops of knowledge in there. Drops of love from above, guys. Thank you, guys. We'll be back tomorrow for another one. But before we drop out of here, and Fiance knows what we got to say here, baby.
Yes.
Tell him. Well, before we drop out, what do we got to do?
We got to drop the beat.
Yeah, let's do it, guys. See you all later. We'll give you any updates as they come. Anything major, we'll talk. Any Zeke, Zach, or Amari Cooper stuff. We're going to go live for that. If it's any major stuff, that's definitely going to happen. So, and outside of that, guess what? 5's always greater than 1. Philadelphia, don't forget that. And as always, peace out, guys. See you tomorrow.